What the fuck? What is this? Julian Depp hit? What? Oh my god. I'm sorry, man. Dude, the first one. I'm just laughing because how sad it is. Got my lotion ready for No. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? A little over a week ago, we made a video talking about the current update on Julian Newman, where he's been and what he's been up to. And you guys absolutely loved it. We got over 700,000 views, nearly 20,000 likes, and over 6,000 subscribers. Of course, whenever you guys watch the videos and leave a like, it means a lot, but whenever you subscribe, it means a little bit more. It lets me know that the new people coming to the channel, you're enjoying the content and you want to see more. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna be blatantly honest. Whenever we do gain new subscribers, it motivates me a ton. You don't even understand. Anyways, getting back on topic, yesterday out of nowhere I thought to myself, wait a minute, hold on. We made the video on Julian, right? But what about his sister Jaden? I completely forgot about her. And when I thought about her, I was like, holy crap, I have no idea what she's been up to or what currently is going on. I haven't heard a single thing about her basketball related in years, and I mean like 2, 3, 4 years. I think this situation might be more intriguing than the Julian Newman one, and I'm not even gonna hype it up. Let's just say you're gonna want to stick this one out because we got some very interesting stuff to go over and talk about. Whew, oh man, get you a snack, get you some popcorn, get you your favorite meal you like to eat when you watch a video, because guess what, I do the same exact thing, and real quick, you will never see ads, promotions, sponsorships on this channel, because guess what, your boy Matt's not a sellout, so subscribe for that, and now without further ado, let's get into it. Man, oh man, I am excited to get into this one. Oh man, I already know it's gonna be funny. Okay, where shall we start with this? First things first, I'm gonna tell you the basic information that I know. I'm going to assume and say that roughly 60% of you watching this video, you know more about her than I do. Because I know little about her. The last time I saw a video about her or anything was 2-3 years ago when she posted that music video called I Run It. You already know, we'll talk about that in just a second, but I want to start off with this. I remember the first time I ever heard of her, it had to be dang when I was either in middle school or just going into high school. I just remember hearing people talk about it. I saw some pictures of it saying that this 10-year-old girl, she wants to go to the NBA. Not the WNBA, but the NBA. Oh snap, I just found a video of it and I've never seen it, so let's get my live reaction to it, why not? Yeah, you can see right here, 10-year-old Jaden Newman wants to be the first woman in the NBA. Before we go any farther, I do want to throw this in there. I remember when all this hype was going on, really early in the Newman's careers, nobody was trolling or joking on them. At the time, for their age, yes, they were actually prodigies, and this was before the memes. The sad reality and harsh truth was everybody caught up to him, passed him, and really outgrew him. Well, they outgrew Julian Newman. For a girl, Jaden, I don't think she's all too short. Alright, I done enough talking. Matt, shut up and roll a clip.
We're coming up on our first woman president soon.
Okay, I'm sorry I gotta pause it right there, but you got Jamie Newman talking crazy how we're gonna have our first woman president soon. Look, man, I don't want to get into politics, and you can call me a misogynist. I don't know how to say it, you get what I'm trying to say, but I do not, and let me repeat this, I do not want a female running my country. I don't care, call me what you want, but a female should not run the United States of America. But anyways, Matt, that's besides the point. Quit ranting, get back on topic with the video clip. Matt wrote a clip.
Jaden Newman, and I'm the point guard for the Downey Christian School's varsity team.
Dang, bro, 30.5 a game? Look, man, I don't care if you playing at the Boys and Girls Club. That's insane.
People say, oh, she's only on the team because of her dad.
Dude, those have gotta be the longest shorts I've ever seen in my life. What is he wearing? I'm probably the last person to ever give a girl respect when it comes to sports, but you can clearly tell she has some serious skill, especially for being that young. I want some of y'all to understand this. She wasn't just being a six-man for the team. She was out there dropping 30 points a game as a 10-year-old. There's two reasons why she can do this and a 10-year-old guy couldn't, or a boy. Number one, girls are very slow, very unathletic, and not as big and strong as men. And reason number two, she has outstanding handles, and most girls, they can't even dribble with their left hand. You can hate on her all you want, but you gotta respect it. And I'm not kidding about that left hand crap. Go to your local high school basketball game. None of them girls, maybe 1 out of 10 can actually dribble with their left hand.
play basketball and I want to go to UConn and then go to the WNBA, but I want to be the first girl to go to the NBA.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Mrs. Jaden, it doesn't look like that's happening, and I can't even hate on what she said because she's a kid. She had big dreams. I mean, a lot of you guys watching this video, you won't admit it, but you thought you were going to be an astronaut or the president when you were 10, so shut up with all that hate. She was 10 years old, man. She had dreams. I can't hate on that.
She always tells me and others that she'll be the first woman in the NBA, but I feel like it can happen.
Well, sadly, that can't happen, and it will never happen. There's nothing you can even compare it to because it's not a possibility. I watched the rest of that video. There was nothing interesting to add, but let's check out some of the comments. I don't know what to expect because according to YouTube, this video is 6 years old. Yo, this guy Mark Tingle said, if she can play in the NBA, then I can play the WNBA. Hashtag equal rights. Yo, I kind of thought he was joking, but now that I think about it, my man's got a point. I'm tired of these females wanting equal rights, but when men want the equal rights, it's no, you can't do that. This person responded to it and said, honestly though, if a dude tries hard against a girl, they get shamed. If a girl beats a dude, they still get shamed. It's a lose-lose. If a dude were to go to the WNBA, it would look effed up. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I've never understood where guys let their girlfriend beat them or something, or just let any girl beat them and whatever. Maybe I'm just too competitive, but I try to destroy every single person I play against, whether it's in basketball, water polo, ping pong, or eating a sandwich. I want to destroy you. I don't care if you're a boy or a girl. And matter of fact, I go harder against girls because I'd feel embarrassed for a girl to beat me. Oh, what the Yo, what the? Am I gonna get canceled for saying this? Let me clarify. I'm not saying this. I'm just the messenger, so don't be mad at me. Tony Krasnick stated, forward to 2019, puberty hit her like a you-know-what, and she can't even move the way she did before. And then under that, somebody said, yeah, those 36 G's are the What the? No. Dude, what is going on in this comment section? I gotta get out of here, bro. Keith said, fast forward to 2019, now she's rapping about grown men in her DMs. Yeah, I apologize if you wanted me to read more, but I gotta get out of that comment section because it is just straight up weird. I don't want to give you the long and drug out backstory from what happened since she was 11 all the way up into 16. I'm sure there's YouTube videos talking about that. I'm not going to do that because I think it's boring and I think you guys do too. Let's sum it up real quick. She had her own reality TV show with the Newmans. It was all over, what was it on? Oh yeah, Overtime, and I think some of that stuff was on Snapchat as well. We talked about that in the Julian Newman vid, not too much to go over there. They had their own TV show. Or not quote unquote TV show, but it was on YouTube. You get what I'm trying to say. And ever since the age 11 and 12, she was always one of the best players, or not one of the best, but probably the best player on her basketball team. But very similar to Julian, and it makes a ton of sense because they're brother and sister, they quit growing and everyone caught up to them and passed them. I would go on to the record to say that Jaden Newman hasn't fell off as much as Julian because her competition hasn't exactly passed her too much. With girl basketball players or any girl athlete, you have to understand there's not too many great ones. There's not a skill gap. There's no girl jumping 45 inches in the air. There's no girl doing windmill dunks. It's not very diverse. Let me give you a great example. There's probably one person watching this video that has a 10-inch vertical, and there may be somebody else watching this video that's got a 45-inch vertical. I can almost guarantee it. The skill gap with guys, it's almost unimaginable. It's not even fair sometimes. That's why I don't believe in hard work beats talent. I believe in hard work sometimes beats talent. Because, hey, I'm all for a guy who's 5'8" working really hard to get to the NBA, but I'm sorry, give me the 6'8" monster that doesn't work as hard because he's going to be better. Talent and size, it's superior, especially in basketball, and Jaden isn't too far behind and she never fell off that bad. Whereas for Julian, I don't know how tall he is. I think he's like 5'7", 5'8". Almost every basketball player is taller than him. So yeah, it's pretty simple. As Jaden continued to grow up, she was always dropping 30 points per game. But then on December 5th in 2019, the entire world stopped. Did that sound cool? It sounded cool in my head, but I think it was stupid. Matt, get a move on. On this date, once again, December 5th in 2019, this is when Mrs. Jaden Newman dropped a music video that currently is sitting at over 2.7 million views. This video is titled, I think most of you know it, say it with me now, I Run It. Oh wait, I didn't even know this. It's got featuring Shiggy, never heard of him, Chandler Broom, never heard of him, and Julian, have heard of him. I don't quite remember when I exactly saw this, but I do remember seeing it. And literally the first sentence, I dropped my mouth. I thought it was a joke. If you don't know what I'm referring to, I'm just gonna show you right here.
I got grown men in my DMs.
You a victim! What you mean you got grown men in your DMs? Let's just get real serious here. Serious talk with Matt, and I mean this. That is extremely weird to even say. I mean that 100%. That is not a flex whatsoever. And if you had to ask me, I think it's flat out disgusting. And she's trying to brag about it like a rapper brags about cars or chains. That makes it 10 times worse. Whatever, and I'm not even going to show you the rest of the music video because I don't want to watch it. There's nothing more you need to see. But you already know I got to check on this comment section because if you thought the last one was crazy, you're going to be in for a treat with this one. And I want to clarify, I have not seen it yet, so I'm going to be in for a treat or a disgusting treat for myself. Riser said, I truly believe this was a song that started the chain reaction of terrible events in 2020. Hold on, is this actually true? It's crazy how Mello inspired her to make this ear-bleeding sound, I Don't Run It. I've seen all the memes where Mello says, I don't run it. So did she actually make this song dedicated to him, or which one happened first? If you know anything about that, please inform me in the comment section. I just generally don't know because I've never really kept up with the Newmans all too much. Yo, this guy stole what I said word for word, bar for bar, and I haven't even seen these comments before this video, but I do want to show you this so at least I know I'm not the only one who thinks this. This guy said, I got grown men in my DMs. It's not a flex. That's just weird. Literally what I said. I've got grown men in my DMs. Me. Alright, bro. I'm about to head out. That was me. We're not even reacting to any more of the video. I just want to know. So whenever you record a song, you got to go into a studio, right? I want to know the producer that let her record this looked at her and said, yeah, this is the one. There's no... Bro, I'm sorry. There's no way the producer looked at her and said, oh yeah, this is going viral. This is about to be a hit. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. Just think about it. And the even crazier part about it is I know she's not lying. Let's get a move on though. That was in 2019 like we already stated before. And I have no idea what's been going on with her, so let's do some more digging and research. I found some more stuff. So very recently in 2021, she transferred away from that old school she was going to, and now she goes to a different school that is not coached by her dad. And last year, of course, since she went to this new school, she didn't average 35 points per game because she's got new and better teammates. Apparently, from everything I've seen and researched on, this school is better than the last one. And overall from last year, it looks like she had a pretty solid season. And if you don't want to take my word for it, here's what some other people had to say. Jaden playing on an actual high school team has helped her development so quick. She looks so much better and like a different player. This is what Julian needed when he was in high school, not playing against D5 comp his whole career and his dad the coach. That comment was a great one and I couldn't have said it any better myself. I thought Julian playing terrible competition and playing for his dad, it hurt his game tremendously. And another comment right here, she plays so much better when her dad isn't coaching her. Let's take a trip over to her Instagram, which I am also scared of mightily, but we gotta do it. Oh wow, okay, right off the bat I've noticed she is way more famous than her brother Julian because she has over 1 million followers and Julian has what, 700,000? Go figure though, she's a girl, so girls always have more followers. I'm going to scroll down all the way to 2021 and we'll work our way up. On September 20th in 2021, she finally hit 1 million followers. Congratulations. Oh yeah, I want to throw this in here. She also does sponsorships like her brother Julian. I'm also showing you this picture because in this one, she announced she's starting her own store that goes by the name of J-Bay. According to her, it's supposed to be this new glam and fashion store where they're going to have bathing suits and just girl stuff. However, it looks like all that never came to life because she hasn't posted anything about that ever since then. I wonder what happened. Honestly, she probably realized, and whoever was helping her realized, starting your own business like that, it is a lot of work. Oh yeah, here we go. On November 15th in 2021, this is when she announced her quote-unquote next chapter that she was transferring to Liberty High School. Alright, I scrolled all the way up until you're seeing this right here on May 1st, which is 2022, not too long ago. All the way up until this point where you're seeing this picture right now, I didn't see anything that was worth talking about besides weirdos in the comment sections. But this one caught my eye because in the comment section, you can see right here, Julian Newman said, take this down now. What the fuck? What is this? Julian Dev hit? What? That's gotta be the craziest comment I've ever seen. What the? I would travel 2 miles covering cuts and hand sanitizer in the hottest weather just to see your sock? Dude, this is nasty. Take a massive crap and mail me the used toilet paper? Oh no. Oh my goodness. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? June 13th, which was what? What was that, a month ago? Yeah, like 35 days ago, right? No. My bad, it's like 20 days ago. She turned 18. I don't want to. Oh, God. But you know we gotta check on the comments. Oh my god. I'm sorry, man. Dude, the first one. I'm just laughing because how sad it is. Got my lotion ready for. No! And then, as you can see, it's just a bunch of people spamming making OnlyFans. Oh my goodness. The craziest part about all of this is I don't think these people are trolling in the comments. They want a link. I'm gonna just show you her most recent picture right here. It was the one posted a few days ago. And I gotta get this out there. Mrs. Jaden Newman. If you do somehow see this video, I deeply apologize. On the behalf of men out there, I gotta apologize for the dudes in your comment section. It is just straight up weird and disgusting. Some of the comments are funny, but a lot of the comments it's straight up nasty, and I mean that. You know, the ones like, oh, when are you gonna make an OnlyFans? That's fine, but a lot of the other ones, I'm probably not even gonna read them in this video. These are the last two comments I'm gonna read. I mean, look at this. This dude said, I'll collect your belly button lint. What is wrong with you? And you got this person saying this, and I don't even think it's trolling. Honestly, if I don't see that OnlyFans link soon, I'm just gonna block her. I know dang well we all didn't wait 2 or 3 years long just for her to not make one. I've had enough. Like I just said, I don't think he's trolling. That is the up-to-date on her Instagram, and she does post fairly often, so if y'all want to follow her, go right ahead. And also, if you want to see some of the comments that have left me mortified, you can also feel free to do so. I'm going to end the video off with this. So apparently last year in high school, she was only a junior, and this is why I'm confused. She turned 18, and next year, the season coming up, she's supposed to be a senior. Did she reclassify or something or get held back? I don't know how that's possible. Because from what I've seen, it looks like she's coming back because this person commented only 2 months ago. Hopefully she can turn it up even more next year, which theoretically means she's got a year left. And all these mixtapes I see on YouTube, it says official junior year highlights. So that's kind of strange. And I also did some more research, and I didn't see any recruiting sites with her either ranked or even with her having offers. I'm going to assume she doesn't have any offers, and I'm also going to assume she doesn't really care about basketball like she did when she was younger. I just showed you her Instagram, and you can check it out for yourself. I'll show you a picture right here. She doesn't post anything about it. It seems like she's more concerned with her, what's the word I'm looking for? Her social media career, just like Julian. Could Jaden play in college? Probably, but she wouldn't be a star player. And I can guarantee you she's making more money off of social media than she ever would, even if she did make it to the WNBA. And just by looking at her comments, if she did make an OF, which I don't know if she will, I don't really care, she'd be a multi-millionaire. She might be a billionaire. I'm wishing her the best of luck. Hope she continues to see a lot of success. She seems like a real humble and nice person in all seriousness. Seems like a cool person to be around. I am very curious. Let me know your thoughts on everything we talked about down below. But,